Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be picking my May TBR. I did this for the first time in April and it was just so fun. I ended up reading all of the books on my TBR and it was just fun having like a dedicated list of, okay, yep, this is the next book I'm gonna read. So I for sure want to do it again this month. We've got our TBR jar filled with some prompts that we're gonna pull from. And yeah, I'm actually super excited because I have a really packed TBR now. Before, I don't know if you guys watched my last video, I didn't have a ton of physical, so I ended up like doing some shopping in that last TBR and like pulling some Kindle reads and stuff. But I've been actually book shopping since, as I said I needed to in that video, and now we have all of these two shelves are my TBR. So we have a lot to choose from and there's a lot on here. I got all of these thrifting. So there will be a vlog coming soon of me shopping for all of these, but for now, we need to pick the TBR first and then you guys will see that vlog probably in like 2 videos, we'll see. So you'll see it soon though. And I got so many, and guys, they were so cheap, so I'm really excited to show you guys. So I've kind of laid them out on here as we have like, we start with like thriller mystery vibes, then it goes into some fantasy and some historical fiction, and then we have some women's fiction going into like 4 Kristen Hanna books. She has her own little section, and then we have just 2 romances. So there's some that are standing out that I like really want to read first, so we'll see if we pull prompts that match those. But the only book I'm in the middle of right now is the 3rd book in the Crescent City series. So this is, I'm about halfway through this, which is actually crazy. So that is the only one, yeah, that I'm in the middle of right now. And there is one book my friend wants me to read, this fantasy series that he was obsessed with growing up, so he gave me like 5 of the books, and I've already read the first one like forever ago, and then he finally gave me the rest, so I need to read this series as well. So this is like on my immediate, like I need to read this month because he's wanted me to read it, so I need to get to this. So this hopefully will go with the prompts, but if not, that's just a book I'm just gonna read anyway. So last month I picked 5 and that felt like a really good amount, so I'm gonna do that again. So let's just get started. I have a bunch of little papers in here with different prompts on it, so we're just gonna pick out 5 and see what we get. I did throw away, oh, one just fell out, so we're just gonna do that one. I did throw away the ones I pulled last month, so we shouldn't pull any of those. But this, you guys read it first. Let's focus. Let's see what it says. Cover the color of my shirt. Yep, of course I would pick that day that I literally have a cream sweatshirt on. This is the first time I've worn this too. We got it from work because I work at Christian University, and this is our old logo. But there is red, so I could pick a cover that is red or the cream. Oh, let's see. Okay, well, this one is obviously, okay, well that's not, I was looking at the side that was like a bit like this. Okay, no, it's not that one then. I mean, this one's yellow, but again, like that's not like, there's none that are again, like it's a lot of color. I'll have one that's like super red or super cream. Maybe this one, because it's like you've got the cream and you've got the red. It's like a pinky red. That kind of looks similar though. Obviously the blue and the yellow don't match, but, and this was not at the top of my list, TBH. So like, not that I don't want to read it, but it's really not like I would read anything else. I mean, there's red riding, but that feels like a stretch. This one does feel more like it. And then this definitely doesn't match the fantasy book I need to read. This, I think, is gonna have to be it. And it's not the color, like it's not perfect, but 2 of the colors are represented. So I do feel like that matches. Okay, so we'll pop this here. This will be a little TBR section. This is a big piece of paper, okay. Let's see what it says. An author I've never read. Ooh, okay, fun. Like so many of these I've never read. Never read. Definitely read her. Maybe never read. Never. Never, never, I don't think. Never, never, never. It'd be easier to point out the ones I have read, actually. I've read one by her. Yeah, I literally think it's her and Chris and Hannah. What's her first name? Alex Astor. It was crazy. Oh my gosh. Okay. Ooh, what do I pick? Okay, so let me just pick the ones that are like standing out to me that I've wanted to read since buying them. This one. Yeah, I think these were my main two that we'll pick between. So we have The Invisible Husband of Frick Island. Oh, I didn't even tell you what The Perfect Couple is about. I'll go back to that. It's about a tiny remote island, and you're following Piper, and her husband just passed away, but her and everyone on the island is acting as if he's like fully still alive. Like, she'll have her breakfast still, she'll cook him breakfast every morning, meet him for the weekly dinner date, like, yeah, acting like totally normal. But then a journalist comes to the island and is doing a report on something unrelated, and then he finds out about this tale and is obviously very intrigued. So it says it's an unforgettable love story about an eccentric community, a grieving widow, and an outsider who slowly learns that sometimes faith is more important than the facts. And I just think the cover is just so pretty. Like, I'm really drawn to the cover, and that just sounds like a cool storyline. So yeah, we'll see. So yeah, I forgot I'm choosing between two. I was like, yep, so we're gonna read that one. So, but then the other one is Radio Girls, and this sounds interesting because it's based in London in 1926. I love a historical fiction, and this American raised girl named Macy lands a job as a secretary at the BBC, whose use of radio, still new, strange, and electrifying, is captivating the nation. When she unearths a shocking conspiracy, her and Hilda join forces to make their voices heard both on and off the air, and then face the dangerous consequences of telling the truth for a living. Interesting. Yeah. Like, I'd be happy reading either of these. Oh, the quote on the top of this says, "This is a hopeful book we all need right now. I loved it," by Emily Giffen, which is the author of The Summer Pact, which I also don't think I've read any of her books. So maybe I'll do that, just because it's cute that it's on there. And then if I can pick this for something else, I probably definitely will. Okay, let's go down here. And then The Perfect Couple is, as her books always are, based on Nantucket. And it sounds like a wedding is happening, and then the day of the wedding, I think it is, the maid of honor is discovered dead. And so every person in the wedding party is a suspect. So it's a bit of a mystery. It's just like so big. Like, it's over 400 pages. And this fantasy book is staring at me, knowing I need to pick it. Let's see what it says. That is upside down. Can you read that? A book you bought this year. Literally every single one of these. Actually, every single one on this TBR I bought this year. So, so which one are we gonna pick? Do I just pick then that other one? Let's see. Do I just pick Radio Girls then? I feel like yeah, guys. I feel like I just have to pick this one since these were my top two books are the ones I just bought. So I'm really excited about that one. Okay, we've got 3, so we need 2 more. Come on, give me a fantasy or something. Oh, another one for that. Okay, this was the one that I pulled out. Read it. I feel like it does one of those. Next book in a series. Heck freaking yes. Okay, great. I can pick this for that one because this is volume 2 of the Rune Lords. Guys, this is so random, and I do not recommend this series. And my friend's gonna be mad at me for saying that, but like, it's good. It's an 8-book series, I think, if I remember correctly. And unfortunately, the author passed away before he could finish the series, so it literally doesn't even wrap up. So like, when I tell you I'm the best friend in the whole world to actually be reading this series, because like 8 books is actually insane. So it's a fantasy book. I don't read fantasies written by dudes because I just like a romancy a bit, or like, if you've read like Sarah J Maas's books, like I guess I don't think those technically are fully just romantic. I think maybe it depends on each series. I feel like Throne of Glass is definitely like fantasy with subplot romance, whereas like maybe ACOTAR could be said as more like romantic. Anyway, just like fantasy books written by dudes obviously are just so different and not personally my vibe usually, but I'll read this to my friend because I'm a bestie. I'm a bestie, what can I say? Like the font is so small, guys. The font is so small and it's over 600 pages. So we're picking this and I do have it on audio. Actually, I got it on Audible. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, I started the like 3 months. It's only 99 cents a month and you can read 3 books. So there's a potential that I'll listen to some of it as well. We'll see. We'll see. Cause yeah. He's gonna have to give me a refresher on the first one because I do not recall that one at all. Okay, those look so many clumped together. What colors do I have? Let's have this pink one. Is that, I didn't see what the word says, so I'm like, is that cheating? I don't know. I don't know if it is, I'm sorry. A book with a cover you don't like. Oh my gosh, tea. Okay. Ooh. That's so interesting. Okay. Well, let me look. Let's look at every single one. Yeah, that's pretty. That stuff together. Oh, I don't like this, but I don't like this when I'm not starting the series, but I'll pull it out so that like we can show all the ones I don't like. I don't like this one either, TBH. I just don't like the font choice at all. Like, I don't really like this one either, to be quite frank. Like, I feel like the design of her is not that cute, so that one. These ones are all old Kristen Hanna book covers, so they're just like, they're just so vintage looking. So, actually, I didn't like those. Oh, I also didn't like this one. I think that's it. I think I don't mind the other ones. So, okay, these are the 4 that I just didn't like their covers of. The first one is The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery. This is just because of the fact I hate when a book comes out with a movie and then they make a book with that movie cover or just like the characters from the book, from the movie. I will always prefer just the original cover, if you get what I'm saying. But beggars can't be choosers when you're thrifting and a book is like $3. So, and I've always heard about this book and at least it is nice and short. So I will say this is definitely a top contender. Because some of these books, 2 of the books so far are quite long. So this is the first one and I think genuinely the one I dislike the most. And then this one like isn't half bad. I don't mind the pink on it and I don't mind the sticker. I don't mind the pink and the blue. I like the color combo. I just don't like the art of her like peeking through. I feel like that looks funny. So yeah. And then yeah, I really don't like the yellow font on this. And the fact that there's like the black drop shadow. Don't like that. And then yeah, I don't like the people on this whole series. And I looked to see if maybe there's a different covers without the people on them. Like you can see all the covers in the back. They just all have people on all of them. And I think that the different versions of the book covers all have that. Or like all have different people. Some worse than others. So yeah, but this is a part of a massive series. So I'm definitely not starting that next. So that one is a for sure no. I don't think I want to read this one yet. Because I do have that other like historical fiction on there. Is this my dude? Alan? That's so funny. I rarely buy books written by guys. I genuinely don't think I have any others. I must not notice his name. That's funny. So I think out of these 2 we are going to go with The Storied Life of A.J. Fickery. And let me tell you a bit about the plot of this one back. This is about this guy, AJ Vickery, who lives alone. His bookstore is experiencing the worst sales in its history, and now his prized possession, a rare collection of Poe poems, has been stolen. But when a mysterious package arrives or appears at the bookstore, its unexpected arrival gives Vickery the chance to make his life over and see everything anew. But it's literally less than 250 pages, give or take. Yeah, 258 to be specific. That's not less, so. So this sounds interesting. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice and like short. I feel like that's a fun one. Okay, let's pop one here. Is that 5? It is. Maybe we'll pick one more. Yeah, let's make it 6. Let's make it 6. Last month I read 2 fantasy. I guess I read 1.5, Crescent City. If I don't read all 6, that's fine. That one's short. Those will be short. It's just these 2 that are bigger. That's fine. It's fine. We'll lock in this one. We're gonna lock in and read one. I really don't have the month of May. I ain't going on a trip. I ain't going on a trip to North Carolina, so we'll see. We'll see how much I can read. I wouldn't mind like a Kindle book. None of these so far are Kindle reads. Except maybe I could get the perfect couple on. Let's pull this one. Maybe I could get the perfect couple on Kindle. Okay, let's see the last one. Last one. On TBR, The Longest. Okay, that is tragic because I bought genuinely all of these within the same like 2 weeks. So yeah. Wait, no, I guess I have had some. Okay, like, this is so random, but this is the book that I have had the longest. I'm trying to think, yeah, it is. There's a couple others that I bought on the same thrifting trip, but this is the one that I bought way before that. I think I bought it last year, maybe. So, this is called The Town on Beaver Creek, the story of a lost Kentucky community. Guys, so insanely random, but I picked it up at a thrift and I was like, the cover, I don't know, it intrigued me. It's a town that floods repeatedly is bound to be lost eventually. Try telling that to the residents of Martin, Kentucky, who lived on the banks of Beaver Creek for nearly a century. This is the story of an improbable place during its serendipitous heyday, when 860 people lived in an isolated hill town they loved so much that they rebuilt it year after year after year. Like, that's just so interesting, I feel. Like, maybe this would be really interesting, maybe it won't be. It's another short one though, which is nice. It's like 200, again, it is less than 250 pages, I think. Yeah, 239. So it's like, let's put another short one on the TBR. Why not? That feels good, because then it's like, okay, not like 6 massive ones. I'm just gonna move the candle out of the way. So random. Actually so random, but I love that. I love that I have heard about the story life of AJ Vickery. And then obviously everyone knows Ellen. So I love, I like her books too. Love is a strong word. And I can move some of these down now. I have so much space on here now. And then in May for my trip, I'm going to North Carolina. We're getting a little Airbnb, a little cabin in the woods. So maybe this will, honestly, this one, the fancy one, those will be vibes up in the mountains, or maybe this little short one. We'll see. But yeah, so this is my TBR. Do we think I can read all 6? I think, yeah. I feel like I'm setting myself up for a good reading month. And since I'm itching to read, I'd say I'm itching to read all of them. Yeah, this was like a good random selection. I definitely feel like I could read all of this. I'm filming this like literally the day before May. So we are gonna finish up that Crescent City series book and then jump into these. And I'm so excited. So yay, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll definitely be doing a reading vlog with these. So let me know if there's any, I probably wouldn't be able to feature all 6. So let me know if there are any specific ones that I should feature. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.